MSC World America was supposed to be MSC Cruises' ultimate mega ship for the American market. But now, MSC is preparing to launch something that looks remarkably similar, yet could actually feel quite different. Meet MSC World Asia. At first glance, these two ships almost look like twins. They're both world-class ships. They're both enormous. They're both packed with restaurants, entertainment, pools, and family attractions, and both are designed around MSC's 7-district concept. But look closer, and MSC World Asia isn't simply World America with a different name. There are significant changes to the food, family entertainment, outdoor spaces, design, yacht club, and even the overall atmosphere MSC is trying to create. And here's the biggest twist. World Asia isn't actually launching in Asia. So, if you're trying to decide between these two ships, or simply wondering whether World Asia is genuinely an upgrade, here are 10 of the biggest differences you need to know. Number 1. The biggest difference, their destinations. Let's start with the obvious one, where these ships actually sail. MSC World America is built around the Caribbean market. The ship operates from Miami and offers Eastern and Western Caribbean itineraries, including visits to MSC's private destination, Ocean Key Marine Reserve. World Asia, meanwhile, is currently scheduled to begin sailing in the Mediterranean. Its first 7-night itineraries are scheduled to begin in December 2026, with ports including Barcelona, Marseille, Messina, Civitavecchia for Rome, Naples, and Valletta. And this is something that has confused a lot of cruisers online. Despite the name World Asia, the ship isn't currently being deployed to Asia. In fact, MSC has made it clear that the name refers to the world-class naming concept, not necessarily the region where the ship operates. So if you're expecting an Asian cruise itinerary simply because the ship is called World Asia, that's not what you're getting. And this difference matters because the destination changes the entire experience. World America is designed around warm weather Caribbean cruising and Ocean Key. World Asia is positioned around Mediterranean ports, which means more European cities, historic destinations, and port-intensive itineraries. Number 2. World Asia has a more distinctive Asian design identity. This is where the ships start to separate visually. World America was marketed as a combination of European design and American comfort, and you can see that influence throughout the ship. There are American-oriented dining concepts, more casual grab-and-go options, sports-oriented spaces, and experiences designed specifically for the North American market. World Asia takes a different direction. MSC is giving the ship a more noticeable Asian-inspired design language, and that's not just marketing. The Harbour, for example, gets an Asian-inspired redesign. Even the ship's new signature centerpiece, Tree of Life, gives the World Promenade a completely different visual identity. So while the basic architecture remains recognizably world-class, World Asia is designed to feel like the next evolution of the concept rather than a simple copy of World America. Think of it this way. World America equals European design meets American vacation culture. World Asia equals world-class design with Asian-inspired details and experiences. Number 3. The food is getting a major Asian twist. If there's one difference food-focused cruisers should pay attention to, it's this. World America was deliberately designed with American tastes in mind. It has 19 dining venues, including the first and only EATALY at sea, along with Paxos Greek Restaurant, Kaito Sushi, and Teppanyaki, Butcher's Cut, Ola Tacos and Cantina, and several casual food options. World Asia keeps many of those successful concepts, but MSC is adding something new, a Pan-Asian street food concept. And this isn't simply another specialty restaurant. MSC says the venue combines 3 experiences in one: a specialty restaurant, a bar and lounge, and a complimentary grab-and-go window inspired by Southeast Asian street food. That means guests can have a proper meal, grab a drink, or simply pick up something quick like bao buns and other street food-style bites. This is particularly interesting because food is one of the most debated parts of the MSC experience online. World America reviews are extremely mixed. Some cruisers praise the food, while others describe the main dining experience as merely average. Cruise Critics review coverage has also pointed out that World America's dining rooms can become crowded and noisy during peak periods, while service can sometimes feel slow. So World Asia's additional casual and Pan-Asian options could be MSC's attempt to give guests more flexibility, especially on a ship carrying thousands of people. Number 4. The Harbour is not exactly the same. Here's one of the coolest changes. World America introduced the Harbour as one of its major family attractions. It includes the famous cliffhanger over water swing, children's play areas, adventure activities, and access to the ship's outdoor entertainment zone. World Asia keeps the Harbour, but MSC is revamping it. The new version has an Asian-inspired design and is being positioned as an all-day outdoor destination rather than simply a collection of attractions. And that means more emphasis on families being able to eat, play, play, relax, and spend time together in the same space. World Asia also gets new features around the harbor and aqueduct, including redesigned pool areas. MSC says the ship will have 7 pools and 13 whirlpools, including the new Manila Bay outdoor pool and Coral Cove indoor pool. So the difference isn't necessarily that World Asia has completely different attractions. It's that MSC is taking the formula that worked on World America and refining it. Number 5. World Asia gets the new Tree of Life at the Spiral. And now we get to one of the most visually obvious upgrades. World America has Jaw Drop at the Spiral, the giant dry slide that sends riders down multiple decks through a shark-themed entrance. It's already one of the ship's signature attractions. World Asia gets its own version, but instead of the shark design, MSC is introducing Tree of Life at the Spiral, and there's a serious headline attached to it. MSC describes it as the longest dry slide at sea, stretching approximately 266 feet across 12 decks. That gives World Asia its own signature attraction, and this is becoming an interesting pattern with MSC. Instead of completely reinventing the world-class design every time, the company appears to be taking popular features and giving each new ship its own visual identity. So if World America's Shark Slide was designed to make you stop and stare, World Asia's giant Tree of Life is designed to do exactly the same thing. Number 6. Luna Park is getting a big change. Here's another difference that casual cruisers might overlook. World America already has the Luna Park Arena. It's used for entertainment, parties, youth activities, and other events. But World Asia takes the concept further. MSC is introducing a redesigned Luna Park with a much stronger emphasis on interactive entertainment and game shows. The venue will feature immersive digital displays, projections, dynamic lighting, and an interactive floor. And MSC has announced original game shows including Codebreakers, Labyrinth, and Chart Toppers. The idea is to make guests feel less like they're watching a traditional show and more like they're actually participating in the experience. That's a subtle but important shift. World America already feels like MSC is trying to compete with the entertainment-heavy megaships from Royal Caribbean and Norwegian. World Asia suggests MSC is doubling down on that strategy. Number 7. Family entertainment is getting even more attention. If you're traveling with children, this difference could be huge. World America already has one of MSC's most ambitious family zones, with Dormyland, Lego activities, the Sportsplex, water slides, adventure trail, and cliffhanger. World Asia expands that formula. MSC is introducing the Clubhouse, expanded family programming, and new technology-driven experiences. The company has even announced AI-led entertainment experiences for teenagers. And the redesigned Harbour gives families another large outdoor space to spend time together. This matters because passenger reviews of World America frequently praise the sheer number of things to do. One Reddit reviewer described the ship as having an impressive mix of activities and entertainment, while another said the ship could feel surprisingly easy to navigate despite its enormous size. But there is another side. Some World America passengers complain about crowds, especially during busy periods. One recent cruise critic review described breakfast as chaotic, with long lines and difficulty finding seating. That's the megaship trade-off. More attractions mean more people, and World Asia appears to be leaning even further into that massive family resort concept. Number 8. World Asia has a different Yacht Club configuration. Here's a difference that luxury cruisers should pay close attention to. Both ships offer MSC Yacht Club, MSC's exclusive ship-within-a-ship concept. But World Asia gets a different Yacht Club configuration. World America has around 152 Yacht Club suites, while World Asia is planned with 144 suites. At first glance, fewer suites might sound like a downgrade, but that's not the whole story. MSC World Asia is being marketed as having the largest choice of Yacht Club suite types to date, including a new Royal Duplex suite. So MSC appears to be shifting the focus from simply having more Yacht Club inventory to offering more variety within the luxury category. And this is important because the Yacht Club can dramatically change how people perceive the ship. Several World America reviews point out that staying in Yacht Club creates a very different experience from sailing in the standard areas. One cruise critic reviewer specifically described being hesitant about a ship carrying thousands of passengers, but found the Yacht Club experience significantly more comfortable. In other words, the ship may be huge, but where you stay can determine how crowded it feels. Number 9. World America has the EATALY advantage. This one goes in World America's favor. If you're a fan of Italian food, World America has something World Asia doesn't appear to be duplicating: EATALY at sea. World America introduced the first EATALY restaurant at sea, complete with fresh pasta, Italian ingredients, and an open kitchen. And cruise critic reviewers have singled it out as one of the ship's standout specialty dining experiences. World Asia instead seems to be diversifying its identity. Rather than adding another major Italian flagship concept, MSC is putting more emphasis on Asian flavors, casual dining, and flexible food experiences. So this creates a surprisingly clear choice. If you're looking for a more American-oriented megaship experience with EATALY, World America has the edge. If you want more Asian-inspired culinary experiences and you're curious about MSC's newest food concepts, World Asia becomes much more interesting. Number 10. The biggest difference may be the feel. And finally, this might be the most important difference of all. Not something you can measure in gross tonnage, not another restaurant, not another water slide. It's the overall personality of the ship. World America feels like MSC deliberately adapting itself to the North American megaship market, and the passenger reviews show why this matters. Some cruisers absolutely love it. One cruise critic reviewer called World America the best MSC experience they'd ever had. Another said the ship was so well designed that even a completely full Christmas sailing never felt crowded. But other passengers have had the exact opposite experience, complaining about crowding, service problems, and inconsistent food or buffet experiences. That tells us something important. World America isn't necessarily a bad ship. It's a very large ship with a very large range of experiences, and the quality of your cruise can depend heavily on crowds, itinerary, cabin category, and expectations. World Asia appears to be MSC's attempt to refine that formula. More immersive entertainment, more Asian-inspired design, more family experiences, a redesigned harbor, new pools, a new signature slide, new food concepts, and a more sophisticated yacht club lineup. But there's one giant question we won't be able to answer until the ship actually launches. Did MSC really fix the problems passengers have complained about on World America? Because adding attractions is easy. Making a megaship feel effortless when thousands of people are trying to eat, swim, watch shows, and get off the ship at the same time, that's much harder. So, which one should you choose? If you're choosing between the two, here's the simple version. Choose World America if you want Caribbean cruising, you want Ocean Key, you like American-style casual dining, you want EATALY, you prefer a ship that has already been tested by thousands of passengers, and you want to know exactly what the onboard experience is like before booking. Choose World Asia if you want Mediterranean cruising, you like Asian-inspired food and design, you want the newest version of MSC's world-class concept, you want the redesigned Harbour and Tree of Life slide, you're traveling with kids and want MSC's newest family programming, or you simply want to experience the newest world-class ship before everyone else. But remember, World Asia hasn't sailed yet, so any claim that it's definitively better than World America is still speculation. And that's actually what makes this comparison so interesting, because World Asia may not be the biggest evolution of MSC's world class. There could be an even more interesting ship coming next, MSC World Atlantic. And if you've been watching what MSC is doing with World America and World Asia, the next question is obvious. What happens when MSC takes everything they've learned from both ships and builds the next one? That's exactly what we're exploring in our next video. Will MSC World Atlantic be even better than World America? We'll look at what's changing, what MSC could improve, and whether World Atlantic could ultimately become the most impressive world-class ship yet. So if you're planning a future MSC cruise, watch that video next, because the next world-class ship could change everything. And if you enjoyed this comparison, don't forget to subscribe for more MSC cruise comparisons, ship breakdowns, and booking guides. Until next time, happy cruising!